Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. My name is BrendenPlayz. This is WWE Universe Mode. Tonight, we're going to run the Gauntlet. We're going to figure out who will be the last man to join the Elimination Chamber for the Raw side of things by having a Gauntlet match. That's going to cover the entire episode. This one match, it's going to be a big one, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's go in and check out the other matches on the show. Alrighty, this week on Raw, it'll be Hawkins and Ryder teaming up to take on the Lucha House Party. Interesting matchup there indeed, as the Lucha House Party getting a bit of momentum as of late. The Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch will face off against Mickie James. Buddy Murphy looking to get himself back in the title hunt. He takes on Noam Dar. AJ Styles will go one-on-one with Tyler Breeze. Naomi and Peyton Royce will battle it out as well, as Royce is looking to get herself in the title mix as well. Insurgents, Elias and Owens will take on the Revival, and we'll see Cedric Alexander and Dolph Ziggler kick off our Gauntlet match. More on that later, as Lucha House Party pick up the win. Becky Lynch gets the win. Buddy Murphy defeats Noam Dar. AJ Styles too good for Tyler Breeze. Peyton Royce gets another win over Naomi. And Insurgents, they are on a winning run. Another win for them. Well, there are technically two spots available in the upcoming Raw Elimination Chamber match. One of them will be decided tonight as we run the Gauntlet. We'll have a series of matches, and whoever survives and makes it to the end will be a part of the Elimination Chamber. Big match, big opportunity for Cedric Alexander. 8 wins to his name. Promising upcoming star here on Raw, but definitely needs a big win to earn himself a bit more credibility around here. He's coming up against a former world champion in Dolph Ziggler, a man who has, well, realistically done it all here in Universe Mode. Been one of the absolute best for a long time. Last probably season or so of Universe Mode, he's just been out of the mix a little bit. But this is a great opportunity to get himself a part of the Elimination Chamber. 93 wins to his name. And you can see about a 50-50 record nearly. And that really probably sums up Dolph Ziggler. He goes through patches where he's brilliant, goes through patches where he's not so great. At the moment, he probably is in a patch where he hasn't been so great. He's been teaming up with Baron Corbin a little bit as of late though, and that team's been working pretty well. As we get things underway, we're going to run the Gauntlet, Cedric and Dolph to start us off, and we'll have a series of opponents coming up later on, as whoever survives this opening contest will get a chance to move on to the next match. As, of course, at the moment, the Raw Elimination Chamber, we have John Cena, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and Robert Roode all confirmed to be part of that match. We'll find out the 5th man in that one here tonight. And then, of course, we'll have one more person joining the match. So it will be a surprise to everyone in the matchup who will join. We don't quite know who will be that last man, but so the 6th competitor in the Elimination Chamber will be announced on that night. And of course, we have to decide whether Sami Zayn is going to obviously stay on Smackdown or head to Raw, so that might be the implications on the line there. We might have Braun Strowman potentially joining the match and looking to defend his championship to make it a WrestleMania, or potentially this match will be determining the #1 contender for Strowman for WrestleMania. It's a neckbreaker there by Ziggler. And of course, we can confirm now at the Elimination Chamber, we will see the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane. They will defend their tag team championships against Insurgents. So Insurgents getting the win over Revival there has earned them the right to take on the Brothers of Destruction. And that's been a match that's been brewing for a while. Insurgents has been so good for such a long time now. Finally, they get their shots at the tag team championships. And we will now confirm as well the Raw Women's Championship. It will be Becky Lynch and Peyton Royce. We saw Peyton get a win over Naomi earlier on. She's had a few wins as of late. Well, now she's got herself a title shot as Cedric launched into the ropes there by Ziggler. Bouncing off the second. Back to Ziggler now, who's looking to try and put him away potentially, but Cedric too good and able to fend it away. So a big match there for Peyton Royce, gets herself a title shot. Of course, she is a former NXT Women's Champion as Ziggler nails the Tornado DDT. So big match up there, and we know, of course, Buddy Murphy's looking to get the championship that Robert Roode currently has, the Intercontinental Championship around his waist, and he's been earning some wins, but he can't get himself a title shot thanks to Roode being a part of the Elimination Chamber, so that was one match that we were expecting to see, but Roode, luckily for him, he's been able to qualify for the Chamber, and he escapes having to face Buddy Murphy for a little while longer. And of course, Roode already has beaten Murphy once. Murphy wants a rematch, but at the moment, Cedric met with a super kick there by Ziggler. That could be all. Ziggler to do it. Can he advance to the second match of tonight's Gauntlet? No, the kick added to the shoulder is up there by Cedric. Well, this is huge for Dolph Ziggler. You know, remember back a couple of seasons ago, Dolph Ziggler was the king of the world. You know, he even got a win over The Rock. Yes, that's right. He even got a win over The Rock for the championship. It was huge. Dolph Ziggler, you know, he really proved himself in that little little spell there. But it all came crashing down when Dolph Ziggler was cashed in on by, of course, Finn Balor, and things went pear-shaped from there. But Dolph Ziggler's had a hellacious run. He's been brilliant. But as I said, he needs a bit of a spark, something to get himself back in the mix. And, you know, as I said, he's been teaming up with Baron Corbin a little bit as of late, and I like that combination. Corbin hasn't got a lot going on for him either, so it's a tag team combination that could potentially be something long-term if they can stick together. But of course, they still obviously have singles aspirations, as Cedric connects with a forearm there. And Cedric, moving up from NXT, part of the Cruiserweight division, had some success down there. He was in the mix for the championship at one point, looking pretty good. And signed to Monday Night Raw alongside Murphy. Has hold that thought. The zigzag. This could be it for Cedric. And it is. Cedric, full of potential, but it's all come crashing down again as Dolph Ziggler nails the zigzag and seals the deal. Ziggler has eliminated Cedric Alexander, and that's the first win of tonight for Dolph, and he can celebrate, but he's still got a lot more work to do. Cedric, you can see the disappointment there. He's crushed. Cedric thought tonight was going to be his big moment, his big time to shine. As, oh, hang on, the next man in the match is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Well, boy, he's a man with a chip on his shoulder, former world champion as well here in Universe Mode, tag team champion, Intercontinental champion. This is a guy who's as tough as it gets, and you can see he's chasing 100 wins. He's not too far away. All he has to do is get a few here tonight. Every time somebody pins one another, it is counted as a win here tonight. So Dolph Ziggler did pick up a win technically over Cedric Alexander. Each match is classified as a match. And of course, if you survive to the end, well then you'll get the win that actually matters the most. And that is going on to the Elimination Chamber. So Ziggler, it'll be interesting to see how he approaches this one. You know, if he can defeat Sheamus, that'll be, we'd probably say probably halfway through the gauntlet, which will be a tough effort already just to get that far. You know, you go through Cedric. You know, fair enough, Dolph Ziggler's a former world champion. Cedric, up-and-coming star. You probably expect Ziggler to be able to beat Cedric Alexander, but you're coming up against Sheamus, a man who's got more wins than Dolph Ziggler here in Universe Mode. These guys are pretty evenly matched, and this is going to be a really tough challenge for Dolph, especially coming up off a fairly lengthy opening contest. That first match, you know, had a few minutes in it, so Ziggler had to really work hard that first 5 or so minutes here. And now coming against Sheamus, how much wear and tear is on the body of Dolph already? And can he overcome that to survive against Sheamus, who's going to hit you harder than anybody else? And that is for sure, as Dolph with some elbows, nailing Sheamus on the face there. Sheamus against the ropes, bumping into one another. Neither man gaining advantage, but Sheamus has him up now. And can he nail it? He's looking to maybe cement him there. Trying to having a modified torture rack sort of thing there. He's just really just wrenching the body of Dolph there up in the shoulders and the back, but not to be. As Ziggler landing a beautiful reverse power slam. Nicely executed there by Dolph. And this is what we want to see. Dolph gaining a bit of confidence, starting to believe in himself. And this is when Dolph is starting to really hit his straps. DDT by Ziggler. And Sheamus trying to get back to his feet. He's a little bit stunned here to start things off. Sheamus, of course, last year or so, teamed up with Cesaro, a part of the Bar. And they're still good friends, they're still allies, but They are looking to go their separate ways a little bit in terms of singles competition. They're not focused on the tag division as of right now. There's some potential to go back to that, but at the moment they're looking just to see how they fare as singles. Cesaro has already tried to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. He failed as Ziggler went for the drop kick and Sheamus was having none of it. Now this match goes to the outside of the ring. A count out will be good enough. DQ, of course, as well, just to get you through the next opponent. And, oh, Famouser by Ziggler. Caught him out of nowhere. Ziggler could do it here. This maybe could be a bit of an upset. Ziggler gets... Was that only one? Maybe. Sheamus for the kick out. And he's still got plenty left in the tank. And no surprise, Sheamus should be pretty fresh. Ziggler got a little bit more work to do just yet. Oh, went for the knee. Missing. And Dolph Ziggler, this would be a marathon effort if he could make it all the way to the end of the gauntlet from coming in at number 1. To go all the way through the end would be incredible. But that's the type of thing he has to do in the Elimination Chamber. He may have to draw the number 1 or 2 spot and start the Elimination Chamber, and then you have to go all the way to the end. It's a terrific way to prepare yourself for the Elimination Chamber. As Ziggler meets him with a DDT. Nicely done. Nicely executed there by Dolph. And now Ziggler looking to line him up. Oh! Snaps the head back and forth there. Sheamus in a bit of trouble now. That's definitely right. The Elimination Chamber, you know, you might draw number 6 and you might be lucky. Someone will come in at the end of this one here tonight. But you might also start the match. And if you have to start, that's the toughest hill to climb. As Ziggler lines him up, misses the super kick though. Sheamus ducking underneath and connects with a belly-to-belly suplex there as Sheamus starting to now build a bit of momentum of his own. It's been all Ziggler so far. Sheamus starting to feel a bit more confident. And this is what Sheamus wants to do, just have a bit of a brawling style of match, just pound and ground and just keep Ziggler down with those strikes and keep wailing away. Ziggler with a quick kick out. As I said earlier on, this would be incredible for Dolph Ziggler if he can make it to the chamber, but I don't think he will. With a bro kick, Sheamus to do it. Sheamus has got it beat. No! Sheamus probably didn't get as much power behind the kick, didn't have as much momentum, didn't build up to it as much as he normally would have. He went for the big kick really out of nowhere and may have cost him a little bit. Whilst he connected, I don't think he really got Ziggler as flush as he normally would have. So Sheamus not getting it done yet. Ziggler still in this. And this would be incredible if Ziggler can get through Sheamus, let alone win the whole gauntlet. Dolph Ziggler. And Sheamus trying to pick him up. Sheamus not having it. Ziggler has him from behind. Oh, went for the big clothesline, missing. Right hand by Dolph, and Dolph with another one. Snapmare. Ziggler just trying to fend off Sheamus, it seems. Just trying to keep in it. Ziggler right hand from behind. And from in front now, he's got it behind him. And there it is! The zigzag! Dolph Ziggler has it. Could this be it? Can he beat Sheamus? Oh, you betcha! Dolph Ziggler does it! He's knocked off Sheamus. And now, he will advance to the next opponent. And oh my goodness. That next opponent is the former United States champion. A man who's had many battles with Dolph Ziggler in the past. It's Shinsuke Nakamura. Well, you notice there's no time to rest for Dolph. Nakamura has racked up over 50 wins now. And he's looking for another one over Dolph Ziggler here tonight. This is a guy who's been teaming up with Finn Balor as of late. There's no doubt about it. Has world champion written all over him. At one point, he had some battles with Samoa Joe over the Universal Championship. And I haven't quite seen him in the mix since. But great opportunity here for Nakamura to take on Dolph Ziggler here and advance through the gauntlet. So Nakamura is in, and we can confirm that there is 2 more participants left in the gauntlet to come. So Dolph Ziggler is halfway through now. He's gotten through Sheamus, he's gotten through Cedric. But this could be the toughest of them all. Nakamura with a fantastic win-loss record. And whilst, to be fair to Nakamura, he hasn't really been competing as a singles as of much lately. He's been more so focused on the tag division with Finn. So there may be a potential opening there for Ziggler to exploit as quickly bursting into the clothesline there by Dolph. And I think the good thing about this for Dolph Ziggler, whilst he had to face a tough-hitting Sheamus, he has pretty much dominated the first two matches, I feel. He was in control for majority of the first two. Yes, Sheamus found that bro kick, so I still feel as though the body of Ziggler will be feeling okay. And it needs to. He's only halfway through, and he's already come up against two very difficult competitors. I feel like it's only going to get more difficult from here. Nakamura, met there by Ziggler, who's still quick off his feet, quick off the mark, bursting into the clothesline again. And that's a good sign for Dolph as he hits the facebuster. Dolph Ziggler still has, that spring in his step, despite the fact he's already gone through two matches here. Dolph Ziggler connects with a suplex and now back to his feet. And that is a great sign. Dolph Ziggler pumping himself up. He is feeling it right now. The Dolph Ziggler of old on display. Ziggler with a neck break. The neck breaker there. And Nakamura could be a little bit stunned here. Ziggler still looking the goods. But Nakamura with a quick kick out, not having it. Okay, fair enough. Nakamura not going to let this one go. He understands the magnitude of this one and how big this is. Ziggler met with a German suplex, and Nakamura is determined to win this one. Ziggler's in the corner. Shinsuke has him up on the top. What will he plan here? Might be looking for a superplex. I think that's exactly what he's looking for. Nakamura will modify it a little bit though off the top. And Ziggler is down. Nakamura to do it. And he doesn't. Only gets the one again. Well, that's a good sign for Dolph Ziggler. He's still got enough to kick out quickly. But Nakamura not going to give it up yet. And Ziggler has him in the corner. He might be looking for something of his own. He found this earlier on. The Tornado DDT. Found that against Cedric. Now against Nakamura. Will it be as effective? A quick kick out of two. And he quickly hit that Tornado DDT, stunning Nakamura a little bit. And he finds the Famouser. Don't tell me he's going to do it again. Ziggler to make it 3 in a row. Can he do it? No, the kick out again. Well, this would be incredible. If he can beat Nakamura tonight, this would be so great from Ziggler. But it's still a huge mountain to climb with two more opponents still to come. Nakamura finding a combination of knees. Make that one more as well. Nakamura getting him up. And here we go. Has him up on the shoulders. Plants him down again. Now Ziggler feeling the effects. What can Shinsuke produce now? He'll wrap up the arm of Ziggler. Might be looking to submit him here. The arm wrenched back. That is going to hurt. And now, hang on. Nakamura lining up Dolph. Is this going to be the end of Ziggler? Here comes the Kinshasa. Ziggler down and maybe out. Yes, he is. Nakamura gets it done. Shinsuke advances to the next opponent. And that next man will actually be Dolph Ziggler's tag team partner and new ally of Baron Corbin. Well, Corbin thinks he's a king around here these days, but he's no king in my eyes. 34 wins, 38% win-loss. That's far from impressive. He's had a bit of success with Ziggler as a team, but still has a lot more to prove yet. But Baron Corbin, or as he has demanded we call him King Corbin, is feeling pretty confident here tonight. He's in no rush to get to the ring. Happy to talk a bit of trash to the crowd and march his way to the ring here tonight. Nakamura awaits, but in my opinion, I wouldn't be that slow to the ring. You want to get there as quick as you can. Make sure Nakamura has no time to recover. Nakamura is able to put Ziggler away reasonably quick. And now Corbin has to try and defeat an in-form Shinsuke Nakamura. And now arguably arrested Shinsuke Nakamura. He's had a minute to rest up. The referee's got him in separate corners, and here we go again. Well, I gotta admit, I'm not sure about this from Corbin. A slow start from Corbin. He doesn't even get the first strike. Nakamura, he goes quickly to the cover. No count, though. Well, that's the right idea. Shinsuke Nakamura did exactly what Corbin should have done and go for it straight away, but instead Corbin wasted too much time. And Corbin slamming down Shinsuke. He needs to try and outmuscle Shinsuke Nakamura does Baron Corbin, but I tell you what, Corbin probably not the sharpest tool in the toolbox, to be honest with you. It's a pretty poor effort from Corbin to kick this one off. But of course, the spot in the Elimination Chamber is on the line. Corbin, he's going to have to want it, and he's going to have to go through one more opponent as well if he wants to get there. So it's not a done deal. Corbin probably feeling pretty confident. He thinks that Nakamura is softened up and ready to go, but I don't think that's the case. Nakamura looks pretty good to me as Corbin, able to avoid, and now hits the leg sweep. Okay, that's better from the King. Pains me to say that, as now Corbin has him up. Wanted the choke slam, and instead Nakamura finds the counter and was able to drive Corbin's head into the canvas, and now into the back of the back of Corbin, into the knee of Nakamura, looking to find more, and he just drops him in front of him. This is a good combination building here by Shinsuke. There's no surprise. He's a former United States champion. He's been one of the best for a long time here on the Raw brand. And this has been a long time coming for Shinsuke, that he builds his way all the way to the top of the mountain as Baron Corbin with the clothesline. And Corbin dropping the boot right into the midsection of Nakamura as well, and will continue to work away on the body of Shinsuke. But to be honest with you, Corbin's going to have to do more than this. He's going to go for a cover. I don't think it's going to be effective, no, but worth a shot. But as I said, he's going to have to do a lot more than this if he's going to beat Nakamura. This is going to be more like it. Up on the shoulders, the fireman's carry. And drops him down on the top of the rope. Fair enough, that's more like it. Nakamura, though. Hang on. Nakamura has got him there. And Shinsuke, well, has gone from probably being in a tough predicament to back in control of the match, and that is a sign of a true champion. This guy is the real deal. This is a man that definitely could be the winner of the Elimination Chamber if he can qualify. And that's the thing, the Elimination Chamber is a tricky one, because you're going to have situations where you're going to have multiple competitors potentially in the ring at the same time. Double teams could take place. You could be in a handicap scenario. You'd also be one-on-one with your opponents, and you might also be able to take advantage of your opponents, not paying as much attention as they should. So you need to be able to strike when you can. Corbin, he finds it. The end of days. How did he hit that? He picked out Nakamura out of nowhere. Corbin still can't do it though. Well, no lead-up work. Nakamura not really in a bad way before that move, despite the fact that he connected with it. It really was out of nowhere. Great stuff from Corbin, but still not enough to put Nakamura away. Nice combination kick there by Shinsuke. And he's still back in this one. Still got some life left. As the former US champ. Maybe a situation here tonight where Nakamura has to do what Dolph Ziggler couldn't do, and that's win 3 in a row. Ziggler was able to win 2. Nakamura's got 1 under the belt now. He's got to get through Corbin, that'll make it 2, and then he has 1 more opponent to come. As Corbin drives the knee right into Nakamura's spine. And now here's the cover. Corbin gets a 1. Well, Corbin will be feeling pretty deflated. You hit the end of days, you expect to win from there. Not many men will be able to kick out of that. Nakamura, he's a unique character. He's as tough as it gets. Well experienced, been around for a long time, beaten a lot of great superstars, and there's a reason why he's as good as he is. And Baron Corbin quickly finding that out now. And Corbin, front face lock. And picks him up and just slams down Shinsuke, who's happy to try and retreat. Corbin's happy to get a rest. And that's not a good sign if you're Baron Corbin. looking for a rest already. Nakamura has already gone through at least 5 more minutes. More than Corbin. Oh! Kinshasa! Corbin, is he down? And no, he gets the shoulder up. Well, Nakamura, you could tell he just didn't have as much oomph behind it. Didn't have the energy there. He was struggling. He was trying to get a bit of a rest. So when he connected with it, maybe it's not much, just not as much power as you normally would get. But is it enough? Corbin is hurting. Nakamura could find it again. That'll be enough to beat him this time. And he's going to go for it a second time. And he's got it! Surely that's it. Surely that'll do it. Corbin down. And he's kicked out again. How did he do that? Unbelievable from Corbin. He's kicked out twice. I'm not sure what the excuse is that time. He nailed him with it. And Corbin, this is incredible stuff from him. He is digging deep and trying to really elevate himself tonight. He wants this win now. This is more like it. This is a guy that is starting to prove to me that he wants to be a part of the chamber. You know, he looked a bit lazy earlier on, but getting kneed right to your face maybe woke him up a little bit and realized, hey, you need to try and pull your finger out and win this one. And now Corbin is digging deep and he's trying to do that. He's trying to hang in there. But how much longer can he hang in there with this offense from Nakamura? Nakamura just connecting with everything. The knees. He's driving him around the ringside. He's fighting the DDT now. And the count continues to grow. We could have a count out here. And Corbin is just getting punished. Count of 8. Both men scurry back into the ring. Corbin much slower than Nakamura. No surprise. Now the combination strikes there by Shinsuke. Drops to a knee himself. Worrying signs that he's getting a little tired himself. And why wouldn't he? He's already had to do everything so far to try and get rid of Corbin. It still hasn't worked. 2 Kinshasas still hasn't been enough. Nakamura, the body just feeling a few aches and pains. And Corbin, you gotta hand it to him. This is incredible. He's lasted this long. Now the quick Kinshasa. That's surely right. That's gotta be it. Corbin's down. And there's the 3. Nakamura not playing any games, not wasting any time, and gets it done. Nakamura with the win. And now, well, hang on a second. Nakamura will face a familiar face here in the last match of the Gauntlet. His tag team partner and good friend, Finn Balor. Well. Things just got a little bit more interesting here. Finn Balor, former world champion, chasing 50 wins himself, not too far away. This is going to be very exciting indeed. This is a man that has been a world champion for 1 year combined, all in the one title reign. It was incredible. He was maybe the greatest champion in Universe Mode history, in the 5-year history of this series. Maybe Finn Balor could be the best champion that we have ever seen. And here's a guy that wants to add another title to his impressive resume. And that is another world championship in the form of the Universal Championship. Well, Finn Balor, he's not here to do any dirty tactics or anything like that. He's given Nakamura a chance to rest up. And I appreciate that, because this is a chance for these two men to determine who is the better out of the two. Nakamura versus Balor. Now, well, I suppose you could say our main event here tonight. This is a good contest here. Two good friends going at it in a friendly battle to determine who will qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Nakamura already has gone through Dolph Ziggler and King Corbin. Well, technically, he's already beaten one tag team. Now he's facing off against his own partner. And I wonder, what type of match we'll see. And Nakamura, well, there you go. He's playing a few mind games with his partner and telling him, let's go. Showing off a little bit. And Finn Balor, happy to oblige. Friendly battle between two good friends, as I said, but you have to wonder, you know, will they do whatever it takes with a spot on the in the chamber on the line in this match officially? This is it. The winner of this one will be a part of the chamber, will potentially have a chance to go to WrestleMania, or potentially have a chance to become the Universal Champion. So this is huge. Finn Balor getting Nakamura up, and will pick him up and drive him head first. Well, on paper, you probably would say Finn Balor should win this match, considering he's been a world champion before, a Royal Rumble winner before, and honestly, just been one of the absolute best for a long time. But of course, you know, Finn Balor's a man that he had his battles with Samoa Joe, you know, earlier on in the season as well last year, and you know, he wasn't able to get the job done either. So these two guys have tried to be at the top of the game here on the Raw brand for a while and haven't had the success. That's one of the reasons why they banded together to form this tag team, is because they haven't had the single success. What a right hand by Shinsuke. And they wanted to try something different, try their hand in the tag division. And here we are. Nakamura met with a double knees by Finn. And Finn Balor gets Nakamura in the corner. Nakamura, he found a big move in the corner earlier on. Is he about to receive one here from Finn? And Balor lining him up and finding it off the top of the rope. Nakamura has already gone through a war so far tonight, but he stays in this battle. Finn, a little surprised. He thought, well, a 1 count already? Is Nakamura that well rested? It very well could be the case. Nakamura, you know, had a bit of time to rest up in between the Dolph Ziggler match. Finn Balor did the same thing after the Corbin match. So, that, I suppose, good sportsmanship maybe coming back to bite Finn Balor. Finn now working away on the legs from Nakamura a moment ago, and no, hits him into the ring post. Well, I don't know about that. Driving your own tag partner into the steel ring post is, you know, questionable at best. But you know, I suppose they're not steel anymore, but it still pretty much hurts. I'm sure of that, the ring post. But the boot of Finn into the back of Nakamura. So clearly, Finn is willing to go that extra mile, take that extra step, and maybe cross that line to try and win this one, as he connects with a swift drop kick, and he drops the double foot stomp right there onto the midsection of Shinsuke Nakamura, as he went for the suplex, blocked by Nakamura, who hits one of his own. And Balor now in a bit of trouble, and just a 1 count. The referee a little bit slow there into position. May have cost Nakamura the 2, but I don't think he would have got the 3 no matter what. As Finn blocks that, shoves Nakamura away. And these two should know each other pretty well. And Nakamura feeling as though the submission may be the way to go. That could be the weakness of Finn. But Finn, he was able to get out of that hole pretty easily, so maybe not. And oh, Finn, I don't think that was a Kinshasa, but it was a mighty kick anyways. Right to Nakamura. Down he goes with a powerbomb. Sit-out powerbomb by Finn Balor, former WWE champion. And this is why he was at the top of his game for 1 year. Nearly unbeatable. Balor now dragged. And down he go. Kick out. Nakamura finds the kick again. Finn Balor hurting. But he's got a soldier on here. Nakamura will be feeling the effects of this being his 3rd match tonight. And we saw Dolph Ziggler, he just couldn't quite hang in there for 3. Can Nakamura do it? I'm not so sure, as he's met right into the corner by Finn. The big kick into the corner, which normally leads to Finn going off the top with a coup de grace. Hooks the leg though now, and he thought maybe I could get the job done before having to go off the top. And that may have cost him, because Nakamura is back to his feet. Finn Balor maybe doesn't have the chance to strike. He finds the kick, the face of Shinsuke instead. Finn still hasn't got him quite set up, I think, where he wants him to go off the top. Now he's feeling more confident with it. Nakamura close to the center of the ring, and oh, he just goes for a quick splash off the top. Normally Finn will line him up and take his time, but this time Finn really realizing the situation, the urgency, he needed just to go for it. Went off the top quickly with a splash, and now he quickly goes for the coup de grace, and he's this time missed it. Maybe he needed to spend a little bit more time lining him up. Pele kick instead there, but I gotta say, Finn Balor normally takes his time, goes for the pinpoint accuracy, and Nakamura able to get out of the way. He knew what was coming, Shinsuke, and Finn was trying to hopefully catch him off guard, but didn't quite work out the way he wanted. Nonetheless, he's still in control, but Shinsuke, oh, hang on! Kinshasa! He's gonna do it! Nakamura will win it! Nakamura! No! Only gets the 2! I thought he was going to the chamber. Would have been a hellacious victory. Would have been incredible. But Nakamura still has more to do. And now he's looking to go off the top. There's no way he's going to make that. Oh! That's just like a car crash there. Nakamura landing down, but he caught Finn on the way down. I'm not sure what he was going for. And both men probably hurting because of it. Nakamura would love just to have that one win over his tag partner, just in the back of his mind, just to know that, hey, maybe I'm the better man out of the two. Maybe this is my team. Maybe I'm the best guy on this team. When I think everybody for a while has probably believed that Finn Balor's that man. You know, just to have that little one-up over your good friend is always nice to have. As Finn Balor really starting to build a bit of momentum himself. Finds the combination that he's looking for with the sling blade at the end. Only able to get 2. And Nakamura's got to be careful. Finn Balor will want that coup de grace very soon. And you can tell he's trying to just to keep him close to the corner so he can get Nakamura into the position that he's looking for. Now he wraps up Nakamura in the legs. And he's trying to keep him grounded. Finn Balor has Nakamura up and all the double knees. Finn, can he do it? Nakamura still hanging in there and finds the knee right to the midsection of Finn. Finn holding those ribs. Nakamura with another knee, this time to the face. And Nakamura could have it done here. Another kick out though. Nakamura starting to wonder, what do I have to do? How much longer have I got? How much longer can I go? Nakamura seems to be really hurting, and Finn looking to go for the kill. Lining him up, and connecting right into the corner. Nakamura hurting, but Finn, is he going to go for the cover again? It seems to be the case. He made this mistake earlier, and what is the referee doing? Referee, turn around! What are you doing, ref? Count to 3! Oh, what the hell was the referee doing? It's cost Finn Balor the match! Finn was going to win! Nakamura hasn't moved! Now Finn going off the top! Finn Balor goes for the elbow! Finn! What are you doing? He could have won it! He could have hit the coup de grace! He's going to go for it again! Balor now looks for it. No, he doesn't get it again. Oh no. Now Nakamura goes for the cover. The referee got hit in the head by the knee. Probably a good thing, but still, there's no one to count. The referee, is useless as he is, needed a count there. Balor gets up. Nakamura, Kinshasa. No referee though. Count to 100. You could probably do it. Balor's not moving. The referee realizes now he's going to count. Now he's going to count to 3, and he has. Oh my God. We got there. We got there in the end. My goodness. What a sequence at the end. Finn Balor could have won it. The referee arguably cost him the match. Then the referee got kneed in the head, thank God. But it nearly cost Nakamura the match. But Nakamura nailed him with the Kinshasa. Good enough to keep Balor down. And Shinsuke Nakamura wins 3 in a row to qualify for the RAW Elimination Chamber Match. What a win. What a performance. And Nakamura could be heading to WrestleMania or our next Universal Champion. We will find out very soon. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more.